Hey everyone, Aviator 51 here. Today I'm doing my first solo in this beautiful Beechcraft Bonanza. So I have close to 500 hours. I'm not a student or anything like that, but I am relatively new to this airplane, so I have been flying and getting myself trained to fly this airplane. You probably already know that I used to fly a Grumman Tiger, which I've sold last year, and now I've upgraded myself to a Beechcraft Bonanza. So I belong to a club with other members, so there are 3 different aircraft which are similarly equipped Beechcraft Bonanza. Today it's going to be my first flight by myself. I met all the insurance requirements and the club checkout requirements, so I'm a little nervous and at the same time super excited. So come join me, we'll see how this one go. We're gonna do a short hop to Athens AHN and come back, and that's pretty much a pretty simple plan today. Alright, talk to you later. Let's get going. I'll talk about my training experience in the air. If you are planning on transitioning to a Bonanza, I have some tips for you, so stay with me.
PC ground Bonanza 900 Alpha Whiskey at the west ramp with information echo VFR departure to the east.
900 Alpha Whiskey, Peachtree ground, runway 21 right, taxi via Alpha, cross report Alpha Navarre, runway complete.
Runway 21 right, taxi via Alpha, I will advise run of complete 900 Alpha Whiskey. Alright, welcome back. My first solo in this airplane. This is a very humbling airplane to me, having flown just a single engines for so long. I mean simple single engines I meant, like a Cessna 172 or ever Grumman Tiger. So this is next level. Let's see how I do this flight, and hopefully everything goes well. I'll do the headings. Let's select the heading first. It's 21 is our heading, so initial heading, and we're gonna turn east. After that, for altitude, let's do 3,500 until we clear the Bravo. Then we can go higher. So I have the altitude there. I have the indicator airspeed 100 knots. The flight director is armed. Okay, let's do the run-up. Okay, we check the fuel's on the proper tank. Trim for takeoff, which is correct. Flight controls. Alright, flight controls are free and correct. Let's do 1700 RPM. Alright, so that's 1720, stable. Oil pressure looks good, oil temperature looks good. So that's 70 drop, go to the booth. 1730 stable, that's about 50 drop, the difference is below 1500. Let's do the prop. Alright, everything looking good. PC ground, Bonanza 900 Alpha Whiskey, run up complete.
00 Alpha Whiskey, taxi runway 2 and right, monitor tower.
Taxi 2 on right, monitor tower 900 Alpha Whiskey. Okay, so we're gonna rotate at 67 knots. Well, actually we're gonna start lifting at 67 knots and rotate around 73 knots. When we don't have any runway left, then we're gonna go gear up, and at 500 feet we're gonna reduce the prop RPM to 2500.
November 900 Alpha Whiskey, Peachtree tower, eastbound departure approved, runway 21 left at Gulf, clear for takeoff.
Runway 21 left, clear for takeoff for 900 Alpha Whiskey, eastbound departure approved. Okay, so lights look good, gas looks good under carriage. Mixer is full, prop full. Alright, airspeed alive.
November 4 Gulf, Tango final chase, gonna down 1, number 3, runway 2 and right, clear touch and go. For the final, next one's gonna be a full stop. November 4 Gulf, Tango number 3, runway 2 and right, clear to land. Number 3, 2 and right, clear to land, for the hang on.
Alright, no runway left. Up.
Wind 1706.
Alright, 400 feet. Alright, turn left bound.
Bonanza 0 Alpha Whiskey, frequency change approved. You coming back today?
Yeah, we're coming back. 900 Alpha, frequency change approved. Alright, that's 3,000 feet. Okay.
Number 4 Golf Tango, ready for the current contact ground.
As promised, here are my thoughts on my transition training. The transition training was not exactly all fun.
No. My airplane. Don't ever, if you bounce it like that, commit. Yeah, you're. I think your sight picture's still off because you're rounding out really high.
Okay.
Coming from a simple airplane like the Grumman, I was overwhelmed by multiple aspects. The complex nature of the airplane, that is, remembering to put the landing gear down, the addition of the prop lever that controls the pitch of the propeller, much heavier controls than I was used to in the Grumman, the sight picture, and lastly, the avionics. This Bonanza features Garmin dual G3X displays, Garmin GT and 750 and 650 navigators, a Garmin G5 backup primary flight display or PFD, and a Garmin GFC 500 autopilot. This setup is considered the top of the line Garmin avionics configuration, while I was used to just the G5s in the Grumman Tiger. All of these things made my transition training a challenging one for me. Prior to this, I only had a handful hours in a complex airplane, a K-35 Bonanza. There were times when I felt like I was learning to fly all over again. Here are a few things that helped me with my training. American Bonanza Society or ABS resources. ABS has an excellent transition training videos that are available for the members. In addition, there are numerous videos specific to a topic. If you are planning on switching to a Bonanza, I highly recommend joining ABS. For the avionics training, I signed up for the Garmin's online G3X training course, which helped me immensely understand the G3X PFD and MFD system. For the GTX 750 and 650, I downloaded the free simulator app on my iPad for practice. I also spent some time on the ground going through the avionics menus while the aircraft is connected to the ground power.
Tower Bonanza 900
Alright, let's get back to the flight to Athens.
miles to the west, inbound.
November 900 Alpha Whiskey Athens Tower, make straight in, runway 9er, wind 1306, altimeter 3020.
Straight in for runway 900 Alpha Whiskey.
November 900 Alpha Whiskey, you full stop to the ramp.
We're gonna taxi back and depart west 900 Alpha Whiskey.
Roger. November 900 Alpha Whiskey, runway 9er, clear to land.
Runway 9er clear to land 900 Alpha Whiskey. Alright, we're gonna descend just to make sure ridge prop is good for now. So we are descending about 600 feet per minute. We got 3 more minutes. Prop will get the high RPM soon. Alright, maybe a good time to put the gear down. Approach gear transitioning. Okay, landing lights on. Picture rate. We're on short final. Okay, let's get down to 14 inches of alcohol pressure.
Clear track 662, turn base, runway 20, clear, touch and go.
Alright, prop high RPM.
Turning left base.
Good, landing lights on. Thing looking good.
500,
So that's about 500 feet.
500, 500,
Alright, 90 knots. 90 knots. Runway made. Full flaps.
November 900 Alpha Whiskey, proceed on course, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Runway 27 clear for takeoff. 900 Alpha Whiskey. It's good. Oil pressure looks good. Oil pressure looks good. Fuel flow looks good. Alright, positive rate. Okay, we're up.
From Athens, I stopped at D73 for some cheap fuel before heading to my home airport, PDK.
Alright. Mandra traffic Bonanza 900 Alpha Whiskey departing the area to the west, Mandra. So we just departed Mandra County Airport, so we got some gas and headed back to PDK. So far it's good. So we got 1,000 feet to go. We're climbing to 4,500. So one of the different things that I'm still getting used to is the view. So this airplane sits high. I don't necessarily have that kind of visibility that I used to have in the Grumman, the straight over the nose visibility. So once I get used to it, it's definitely feeling better. So initially I had some trouble with that. Burning about 18 gallons, you don't need that much, or bring it down a little bit. This is our Bonanza 900 Alpha Whiskey about 13 to the east, inbound with Foxtrot.
Bonanza 900 Alpha Whiskey, Peach retired, cross midfield at 2,500, enter the right down for runway 21 right.
Last midfield at 2,500, enter to the right down for runway 21 right, 900 Alpha Whiskey. Full flaps.
Remember, 0 Alpha Whiskey, turn right, Foxtrot, contact ground.
Foxtrot on ground, 0 Alpha Whiskey, thanks for your help. Ground Bonanza 900 Alpha Whiskey going to west ramp.
Number 900 Alpha Whiskey, please route taxi west ramp via Alpha.
West ramp via Alpha 900 Alpha Whiskey. Alright, avionics master on.
That's it. We did it. I think I did okay. Not a bad first solo flight, I would say. But I still need to practice some crosswinds and work on some instrument skills and things like that, which I'm pretty sure everyone needs to do that. You know, I personally wanted to spend a little time in this airplane before I take passengers like family and all. Yeah, thanks for joining. I'll see you guys in the next one.